Okay. So, hello everybody. I was talking in the backstage. I didn't know that I had not gone live. Welcome everybody to the day three of this event. Samu Iwa is already here. So, you're all welcome to the day three of the event. And it's going to be an amazing time. We are looking at the elements of prime speaking today. And if you are here with me, with us, I'd like you to sign in the comment section. Yes, sign in the comment section, greeting who you are and where you're watching from. Definitely, most of you are from watching from Nigeria, but I don't discredit the fact that some other people from other countries. So we can do a challenge. Just let us know the country you are watching from. Let's know the country that is going to win that challenge. Okay. um let's do that. Okay, drop your country in the comment section. If you are watching this is streamed on StreamYard, so the comments will not be available after this this live session. The comments will not be available on YouTube, but you should do that while we are teaching. If you get to this point, introduce yourself, talk about your country, mention your country. Yes, I've already seen somebody on Molola Onifade. Awesome, good to have you here from Sokoto, Nigeria. Amazing. Amazing. We're not too far apart. I'm in Abuja currently. So good to have you here. I don't know. I don't even know how far, if Sokoto is so far from Abuja, but I know it's not that far. We are all in the north. Okay, so you are all welcome. I just came back from an event not long ago. I went for an offline hangout, more like a mini conference or a mini hangout, and I came back not so long ago. I'm still dressed up, and I had to jump in here. So let's make this count. Okay, let's make it count, please. Let's make it count. And like I said, we have some special announcements, and I'll be coming in to make the announcements. But a very special, or let me give you expo. Um, Not everybody who started this will end it. I know we've been saying it, we've been hammering on that, but we've been looking on how to narrow down the people who have access to this training so that we can ensure that commitment. Okay, because many people will just join an event like this just because it's free. Okay, so not everybody who is part of this will make it to getting certified by Global League of Creative Intelligence Certified Coaches, Texas. Not everybody who took part in this training will get certified, and that is because we are not selling certificates. We don't want you to just buy a certificate and go. No. The essence is that you follow the training and you're able to perform the tasks assigned to you. That shows that you actually know what you came to do. Okay, so let me bring on Coach Muiwa Fashakin to continue. He's going to take us on the elements of prime speaking. And I'm still, I don't know, but probably I'll open the WhatsApp group. I want to open the WhatsApp group. And what I want you to do in the WhatsApp group is to let people know that we've started. Okay. You can minimize if you can minimize your screen, you can minimize and come back through the same link. That same link, that's all you need. Okay. So you can minimize the screen and tell people that hey, we are live, you should come in now. It's happening. I mean, it's about to get hot in here, right? Just let them know that we started so that they can start coming up live. All right, so welcome Sir Muiwa Fashaki, thank you very much. Let me pull him up to stream. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you today?
Fine, fine, we are fine.
Beautiful. Okay, nice to be around today also. I mean, I'm not seeing comments of people at all. Is it not visible to me?
They should be okay. They should be commenting. You can't see yet.
Okay, but the last one,
I've seen about
the
I've seen
last one,
about
the last one I was seeing it. I don't know.
okay, maybe it's because I just brought you to stream. Any more comment from here? You should be seeing that. I'm seeing good evening, sir. Can you see that from Ogunleye Adedayo?
No, I can't. That's
Oh
interesting.
wow. Okay, maybe
Okay,
I'll be pulling the comments up
okay, I
for
can
you
see
to
it now.
see.
I can see it. I can see it now.
Okay, okay, in the comment section.
Yeah, I can say good evening, sir.
Yes,
Ogunleye Adedayo.
yes, sir.
All right. I'm thinking we wait about a few minutes to allow people to come in. Maybe
Okay,
just
sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, maybe you just revise on the past classes,
Okay,
and
sir.
or you say something while waiting.
Okay. So I'm even trying to let me unlock the two groups and allow people to make comments there. So
Okay.
it's been really engaging. It's been really amazing so far. This is not. I've seen a lot of people posting their feedback, and we've got a lot of value already. So let me ask in the comments the person that will get it. I'll send the person one car and one plot of land in Abuja. So what's the full meaning of prime? What's the full meaning of prime? Let's see who has been following. If you know the full meaning of prime, put it in the comment section. Let's see who's going to who's going to hmm? Let's see who's going to get it.
Okay, Tolu Oyegoke, I'm watching from Osun State. Okay, Tolu
Awesome.
Alope, watching from
Awesome.
Osun State.
Okay. Okay. Position. Somebody has said positioning. Okay. Just one person so far. So it's only one
Okay.
person that wants plot of land.
No, P is positioning. Yes, what is the okay? It's only P you asked. Is it P you asked for?
No, I said prime, full meaning of prime. You people are doing expo, you people are checking your notes. Okay. So somebody's actually commenting. Goody King is actually commenting. Inspire, motivate. I think there's one leg is not there. There's one leg of the table that is missing there. But you tried. So said inspire, motivate, and educate. It shows you've been participating. Um, okay, okay. I'm still waiting for more comments. I'm still waiting for more comments. Reposition. Goody Kings, you can try. You can try again. You can try again.
Okay. Please let's know if you are here. Your comments. Let me know if you are here with us. Send in your comments and all that. If you
Uh,
are here, let's know that you are here with us. Okay.
okay. Modupelaja says repositioning. Okay, yeah. Goody Kings, you got that. You got that. Okay. Modupe, you also tried repositioning. Uh, Inspiring and motivating. I think your P is missing. Okay, yeah, she said positioning already. Okay, energy, energize. Okay, so we'll take that. We'll take that. That's good enough. Okay,
Okay.
viewing from Warri Delta State, Chidima Ada, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's keep calling others to join. It's going to be a powerful session today. I promise you.
Awesome.
Let's go to the WhatsApp group. Let's tell people that we are hot. I mean, we did this because of you. We didn't use Zoom. We wanted something that you can join and with less data. The StreamYard is, I mean, you don't need to, pay more for that, like Zoom. So
Yes.
I think everybody should have a part to play here. Okay. Do you, Chidoke, do you have an idea of is it possible for you to know how many people are on? If we are like 20, then I can start.
We are nine currently.
Okay, I don't know why. Why is today like this? I mean, before this, it's 12.
Join.
I hope we can be like 20, then so that I will not repeat what I will say again.
Okay. Okay, they are coming in. We have 12 currently. So
Okay.
Kike Lomo Adekola, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Abdullah Owolabi, you're welcome. Okay. Okay.
Are we good?
I think we are good to go. Yeah, we are good to
Okay.
go. Anybody who is joining will catch up.
Okay, so let me officially welcome all of us again to the Prime Speaking class, the first batch, 2022. So it's a privilege and the honor for me to be able to share this platform with you all. Um, it's going to be a great time today. I promise you. You know, by God's grace, it's going to be a great time. So today we are looking at the elements of prime speaking. The elements of prime speaking. Now, don't forget that prime speaking it's a component of about how many were like 5 words now. It's a component of about 5 words, and starting from P, then R, then O. Sorry, then PRINE. All right. So the P is positioning, the R is repositioning, the I is inspiring, the M is motivating, and the E is energizing. So when you speak as a prime speaker, there are 5 fundamental targets you have. One, you want to position some people that are lost already or that cannot define their place and their space. Number two, you want to reposition those who have taken the wrong position, and you want to reposition them to the right direction and to the right position so that they can get to the next level of their life, career wise, relationship wise, spiritual wise, academics, and all that. Then you want to go for the next one, which is inspiring. You want to inspire people to succeed. You want to inspire people to excel. You want to inspire people to become relevant in whatever they do. That is the I. Then the M is motivating. You want to motivate them and let them generate some strength to do some things that they had longed to do or they had wanted to do for a long time. That's the part of motivating. And the last part is the part of energizing. I mean, you want to put in energy into them to do great and greater works. That is the position of energy in them. And so when you combine all these components or put together all these components together, what you want to achieve is number one, impact. Number two, influence. Number three, transformation. So you want to achieve impact, you want to achieve influence, positive ones, and you want to achieve transformation. To achieve this particular three goals eventually or values, you must do all the 5 components together as you speak. Now, it is actually not going to be too easy for you to achieve those 5 components of prime speaking in one single talk or message. It's not going to be as easy as that. So I want you to know this evening the elements that you need to put into your speaking or your talk or your message or whatever you are doing in the level of prime speaking to get these components functional in your talk, because you must get this components of positioning, repositioning, inspiring, motivating, and energizing. You must get those components functioning in your talk as a prime speaker. So whatever you are going to be saying must be powered by the elements I want to mention tonight, by the elements I want to share tonight. So take your biro and paper or your pen, a pencil and paper, and get ready to write them down one by one. I'll be sharing about up to seven elements that you will need for prime speaking to be effective, for you to engage all the components of prime speaking. I was sharing with you about seven elements that are needed. All right, so let's start because of time. Number one, purpose. Number one, purpose. Purpose. Now, I don't know. I would like to get a feedback, if it's possible, Chidoke. As I'm saying it, let people chatting that what you are getting. It
Okay.
encourages, it motivates. Sorry, I said
Okay.
motivates.
Okay.
It motivates. The speaking. It puts life in the speaking.
Yes.
Yeah, when you see what people are saying, and it means you're carrying them along, and you're making them to move from one level to the next level. So if that is possible, I would appreciate
Okay.
that. Good. So please,
Okay, sir.
everyone, if you're in class, put something on the screen. Just chat up. Let me know what you're catching. Let me know if you're feeling what I'm saying. Let me know if I'm making sense. Obviously, I will try to make sense always. But let me know. Let me know if I'm passing the message across, because we are here because I want to pass the message across, not because I just want to talk. So you must be getting me, so that we'll take it from there. Am I good? All right. So the first element you need to engage to make this components of prime speaking do its work to be functional and achieve its aim of influence, impact, and transformation is number one, purpose. Speak with purpose. I've heard a lot of speakers and a lot of people talking, and I ask myself, what is the purpose of this talk or this message or this speech or this presentation? Anytime we find it hard to know the purpose of your speaking might not be effective. Can I say it again? Anytime we find it so difficult to know the purpose of your speaking, that speaking or presentation or talk might not be effective. It might not achieve the prime target, because there's a prime target for prime speakers. You want to achieve those targets. You want to bring in play those components I've mentioned: positioning, repositioning, inspiring, motivating, energizing. You want to play those components, and you want the end result to be influence, impact, and transformation. If that is your aim, if that's your target, then you must properly engage the elements of prime speaking, which is number one, purpose. You must have a reason for speaking. You must have a purpose behind what you are saying. All right. So if you are called to come and talk and speak about leadership, the purpose behind your speaking should revolve around leadership, how to be an effective leader, how to be the right kind of leader. I mean, the purpose must be clear. Number one, don't ever forget. Number one, the purpose of your engaging or engagement as regards speaking or making presentation or talking, the purpose must be clear. The purpose must be clear. Don't ever let people be in doubt of the purpose behind your speech. Don't let people ever be in doubt of the reason behind your speech or your talk or your presentation. All right. For example, if I want to somebody, I was asked to come and speak on creativity and innovation, and I get there, and I just start with a story or illustration and talk about my 5-year-old boy I gave him a cup of apple drink, and they went to the kitchen and sliced cucumbers to the drink, and he came back shouting, "Daddy, I'm creative, I'm creative." And I checked the drink, and I tasted it, and it tasted nice, and it was purely an execution or deployment of creativity, and I celebrated it. If that was the illustration I start with, it's driving my purpose of speaking, which is creativity and innovation. Your purpose must be clear. We don't want to guess too much about the purpose behind your speech. Sometimes you can leave us in suspense when you start. So what's it going to talk about? But don't let us get into the middle or towards the end and still don't know the purpose behind your speaking or your speech or your presentation. Let it be very clear. The reason is clear. When people don't know the purpose behind what you're doing, there's confusion. There's a kind of confusion that comes, and they are not willing to listen again because they are not patient enough again to be sure of what you are talking about. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you have to give us title when you start. The title of my presentation, I don't give titles when I want to talk as the beginning part. Sometimes I get into the middle. Sometimes I get to about 5-20 minutes, and I say, "No, okay, this is what I want to talk about." Do you understand? But the purpose will have been clear from the beginning. Purpose does not necessarily mean it's a title of the talk. The title of my talk is leadership and creativity. It's not necessary you start with the title. Sometimes I don't talk about the title or the topic, and I just start with illustration, with stories. Then I say, okay, today I'm going to be sharing on leadership and innovation. It makes
Yes.
more interesting than just doing that. If it's just you are stereotyped, you are reading it, and it becomes very boring. That's why when you are speaking, some people might easily be sleeping. When you are speaking, some people are not concentrating because nothing catchy for them, and the purpose is not driving your speech. When your speech or your presentation or your talk is driven by purpose, there is a connection it brings in the mind or the hearts of the people you are talking to. When your talk or your speech is driven by purpose. So don't forget, before you get to the stage, before you get on the stage, because we are going to start something through this set. We call it Prime X. TEDx. So I'm inventing our own system of TEDx. It's now going to be Prime X. Myself and Chiduke will work on the graphics and how we're going to make it. We're going to do the stage. We should hold one in Abuja soon too. We just do it. We call it Prime
Awesome,
X.
awesome, awesome. So,
We'll do
so let's spend a second and celebrate that. Can we celebrate that in the comment section?
all right,
Can we
that's good.
celebrate in the comment section?
Yeah.
This is absolutely fantastic.
That's exciting. Yeah, that's exciting for me. And we're going to start in Abuja. It's not going to be long. When I say we'll start by God's grace, I mean as soon as soon. I mean, we'll start. We're going to
Awesome,
have that stage, Prime X, and we have Prime X speakers. You come, maybe you just choose 7 people in a day. You speak for about 10 minutes, and
awesome.
you enjoy every moment of
Oh
that.
my.
Then when we are through Abuja, I think we have a lot of people in Enugu, Oka. Maybe we'll go and do one in Nnamdi Azikiwe University because I think we have a lot of people
That would be
around that.
good.
Then we will go there, and maybe when they resume and things are settled, we can find a place to just go and do one day. I think that's where Chidoki graduated from.
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay, all right. So we will work on that later. So the first thing is purpose. Now, number two is passion. Passion. That's another element you need to power your prime speaking. You need passion. Now, you can't really do much outside passion. I mean, passion speaks. Many
Hmm.
people, many people don't know that passion speaks. Apart from what you're saying, your passion is conveying another message and either another message or a supporting message to the people. Can I say that again? Apart from what you say, note that your passion is conveying another message or supporting message to what you're saying. Some people will be talking about something, but the passion is not there. The people are getting another message. You are communicating something else with your passion. I mean, if you listen to some speakers, you will know that. I mean, the passion too by at which they are speaking shows a lot about what they are saying. So when passion is missing, you might be misinforming the people you are speaking to. Note that. You can make it a quote. When passion is missing from anything you do, including speaking, presenting, and if when passion is missing, even if you're a newscaster, if passion is missing, you might be conveying another information that is it's really not what you are saying. That's because your body language and every other thing that depicts passion is not in line with each other. So you must put in passion, talk passionately. You cannot see me talking, I'll be saying, so prime speaking, P. I don't talk like that. It can't work. When I was lecturing as a lecturer and as a teacher, passion is involved. I put that passion there, that energy there. It's constantly there a lot because passion has a major role. It has a major role to play in effective speaking, especially prime speaking. So don't forget, passion can convey another message if you don't put in passion to what you say. Number one is purpose. You must speak by purpose. Number two, you must speak with passion. Now, passion doesn't mean shouting. When I say passion, I don't mean you should be, I'm not saying you shout. No. Passion is going to be obvious because you are talking from within. You are talking from inside. Now, sometimes when people speak, you will know that they are just saying it because they are reading it. There's a difference between, okay, let me do something practical. Chidoke, are you there?
Sir, yes, sir.
There's a difference between when you say, read our Lord's Prayer. Read our Lord's Prayer. Or somebody should read a prayer for us. Read a prayer. Let's close. Read a prayer for us. And when you say a prayer for us, they are different. They are not the same. Now, two of them can say
Yes.
the same thing, the same words. But somebody might bring in more passion than the other. So if you are reading the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, but if you are going to make that a prayer on your own, you will just start, let us pray. Our Father who art in heaven, because it's coming from within. You are not reading it. It's not a reading presentation. Prime speaking is that powerful. It should come from your inside. It should come from your within. It should not necessarily always come from your head. It should not be just you've gone to cram about 5 quotes. You've gone to cram what what's his name? Liz Brown said. You've gone to cram what Mark Zuckerberg said. You've gone to cram what and you just Cranfield said, and you just want to come and showcase that you have a lot of knowledge. That is not prime speaking. That is not prime speaking. Prime speaking is effective when passion is in play. Because of time, let me move on. The next one is precision. Precision. There should be precision. Don't engage people and talk to them as if you don't know exactly what you are saying. Don't be going back and forth and you said something here now, you said the contrary again. You don't go straight. I mean, you get to, I'm not saying you have to go straight to the point as that all the time, but even if it's a joke you want to introduce, let the joke pass the message across. Don't bring a joke that does not relate to what you are saying. If it's an illustration or story that you want to use to back up your talk or your speech or your presentation, let it be related to the subject matter. Don't bring something that is not related at all to what we are saying. That is not precision. So precision is you're accurate. It is just on point. And being on point, I didn't say straight to the point. That means you are just going straight. Leadership is that. Leadership, no. You can still go here and there. Even if you digress a little, the digression should still lead us to the destination. That's precision. And it's good because if you wander away in your speech or presentation too much, the people will eventually lose the purpose you are presenting to them. So you must at every time be guided by precision. There should be precision in everything you do about prime speaking. That is another very key element. Some people talk and you will notice that they are not aligned in their thoughts. Their thoughts are wandering here and there, and you cannot bring them together. Sometimes I have somebody that I had before. When he talks, I can't put it together. What he's saying, he talks here, talks there, he scatters everything, and it couldn't. Sometimes you are not able to tidy it up. Then we don't even know what you said eventually. So, especially when we are doing a prime X talk, there should be precision because we give you 10 minutes. So you must, if you are going to scatter what you're saying, you must be able to tidy it up and bring it together before 10 minutes because precision is what is paramount in prime speaking as an element. Number 4, there's what we call personable. You must be personable. Always enjoying talking to people. You must be personable. That's personal. Personable. 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 Is somebody spelling that? Yeah. There should be precision in everything you do as a prime speaker. Yeah. So the next one I said is personable, just like say personality, but this time is able, personable, and it simply means always enjoy talking. You should always enjoy talking to people. Yes, personable. You should always enjoy talking to people. Now, if you really don't enjoy talking to people, it's difficult for you to be a prime speaker. Did you get that? If you don't enjoy, I'm not saying you should want to talk to people. I mean enjoy. There's a difference between just wanting to talk. I like talking to people. That's why I want to be a prime speaker. No, you must enjoy it. There should be fun. There should be joy talking to people. If you're going to be an effective prime speaker, you should have joy speaking to people. You must enjoy talking to people. I told somebody, I said, before I can pay you for talking to you. Say, can you allow me to talk to you? I can pay you money so that I can talk to you. Because it's as, it's as bad as that. I just want sometimes just want to talk. I want to talk. Say, can I talk to you? I just want to talk.
I
Do
can
you-
relate.
yeah, so I enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Just sit there in one place and not talking. Am I dead? Do you, you know, I always crack this joke. When I was in primary school. That always my name is always in the list of noisemakers. I mean, I don't see a reason why I should keep quiet. That, that's my own problem. Keeping quiet, why? So I just want to say something. Some got me to trouble in secondary school. I said what I'm not even supposed to say. I said it. But the truth is that I don't know why what is doing you at times. I just want to say something. I just want to talk. And I got in a lot of trouble. And they're always beating me in class for noisemakers, and because I talk. And my son is talking now. If I'm beating him, if I'm talking, he talk, and he can explain. As he's saying, Daddy, do you know? Can I explain? Can I give an example? I'm just 7 years old. The way he explains and talk, So I mean, you just want to express yourself. There are a lot of things that God has
Yes.
put inside of you. You can't keep it to yourself. Some of you say you are an introvert. My brother, you can be an introvert. You can be an introvert. But if you have so much within, you got to talk. You must talk. Because
True.
God will ask you questions even when you make it there. So, I gave you a lot to say, but you never said anything. You said that people say you're a very quiet person and you are feeling cool. Oh, I'm very quiet. I don't talk. You don't talk is not a good compliment. You don't talk.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't talk. I mean, you say, I don't talk. I keep to myself. That is not a good thing. You must talk. There are a lot of things within you to say. Don't keep everything and die with it. That's why somebody said the graveyard is so wealthy because a lot of people died with gifts, with talents.
True.
So learn to talk. You don't need to talk rubbish. You don't need to talk nonsense, but you need to talk effective. Now, I used to be a talkative. but now I'm a talk active person. I actively talk.
Wow.
So we move from being talkative to become an active talk person. So we actively talk now because there's activity in talking. Some of us don't know there's an activity in talking. You think no, talking is an activity, but there are activities also when you talk effectively. People get into activities,
True.
people get into the next level of their life, people start to move, people start to run, some start to fly because of what you have said. That's the activity that comes from talking. So talk is not
Yeah.
cheap. Some people say talk is cheap. Ladies and gentlemen, good talk, effective talk, prime talk isn't cheap. It's not cheap.
Oh yes.
It's not cheap. So it's important you are personable. Enjoy what you do. There's no joy in doing things you are not feeling, you're not enjoying. I remember my elder brother, he was working in the bank and he was living big. He was a big boy. I mean, when I say big boy, I mean big boy to every level. He bought his first car was brand new car. You know, if you buy a brand new car in Nigeria, you're a big boy. I mean, brand tear rubber. I mean, you're
Yes.
even big. You are a biggest boy. So his first car, it was brand new. The second car, it was brand new. Ivy Tech. I can't forget under Ivy Tech. But one day I was in his place there some years back, and we at the balcony, and he was looking sad. And I said, Fasho, we call him Fasho. I said, Fasho, what's wrong with you? You know what he told me? He said, I'm not happy. Ah, big boy. I mean, he eats what he wants to eat. Big boy goes to club, enjoys himself and all that. He said he's not happy. I said, why? Guess what he said? He said, tomorrow is Monday. That's what he said. He said, tomorrow is Monday. I said, and so? He said, I will be going to work. And so that means work is not fun. I've said it severally in one of my quotes. I said, my work is fun and my fun is work. So I don't know the difference between my work and fun.
Wow.
What I'm doing here is
Awesome.
some can see what I'm doing here. That is a lot of work talking. Man, I'm enjoying myself. If you guys can stay for 2 hours more, we will just be enjoying ourselves. It's fun. I'm not working. I'm having
Yes,
fun.
sir.
So if your work has not turned to fun or has not translated to fun, then you've not started working. It's a quote, you can write it down. If your work has not translated into fun, then you have not started working. What you are doing is labor. You are still laboring. There's a difference between work and labor. What you are doing is still laboring. If you don't enjoy what you do, see, I don't care what you do. I don't care. As long as you enjoy what you do, you are going to move to your next level. Take it from me. It doesn't, even if you are selling granules, my sister, it can be as a graduate, if what you're doing after that is I sell granules, as long as you enjoy selling the granules, you will move to the next level, either in the level of granules, megally, or something similar or something different, but will expose you to your next level. That's the truth. So you must enjoy what you do. Enjoy it. When you are talking, when you are speaking as a prime speaker, let the people see that you are enjoying what you are doing. Bring some smiles in. I'm going to talk about, I think, being pleasant. Be pleasant when you're speaking. Bring life. We need life. People are looking for life. The reason why people are coming to you is because they want life. You can't come and frown your face and you say you're a prime speaker. We will reject you. You can't be a prime speaker like that. We need you to enjoy. Let's see the life and the joy in what you're doing. Next is you must be proficient. Proficient, that means skillful in what you're doing, but proficient in what you're doing. You need the skill of speaking. And that's why you're in this class, so that you can get the skill. You must listen to as many speakers as possible. You must listen to as many. Sometimes I go to speak somewhere and people come to meet me that, sir, what you said was so much. It has changed my life. I mean, people come, it's a regular thing. I'm not even so touched again when they come because it's regular. It's when they don't come, I'll be surprised at what happened. But I know that it's always addressing something, it's always bringing about a shift in their mindset and all that. Because one thing is very consistent: the proficiency. The proficiency in what you do. You must be skilled in what you do. And I'm not saying go and be your tongue, tongue twisting and all that. No, I'm not saying you should not be original. Be original. Be yourself. But speak from the heart. Speak from your mind. All right? Let it be clear that you are skillful. Learn the skill of speaking. You can go to Google. You can learn from speakers like Liz Brown, John Maxwell, and other. Just watch them. Fela Dutoye, I love him so much. I mean, I've spoken for him few times, 1 or 2 times, and I love him so much. There's a way he brings this message so simple. And I want to say this: that what shows us that you are proficient in speaking is the simplicity of your message. I think I need to say that again. I didn't know I even said it. I have to pray I can get it back. How did I say it now? What shows us the proficiency in, or the skill that you claim you have in speaking or presenting, is the simplicity. How simple your message comes to us, and it makes us to receive it. Someone to come with big grammar so that we will say, wow, come and see grammar. You are not a prime speaker if it's just vocabularies you want to bring in that people will not understand. That's not our purpose here. Be as simple as possible. Don't give us a complicated talk. You are saying everything you are saying. People are saying, they don't know the meaning. And you are happy. You are happy. That's not something to be happy about. But let us know that we understand, because the reason why you are speaking is that they should understand what you are saying, not because you want to be a superstar. The purpose of prime speaking is not to be a superstar, it's to change life, it's to transform life. So if they give you a topic like talk on pride, for example, pride, you should find a way of making it as simple as possible. That's how we know that you are proficient in what you're doing. That's how you know that you are skilled. Something that is so complicated, you broke it down to pieces. And people say, wow, thank you very much for this. That is the speaker we are looking for. The proficiency is very, very important. Now, the next one is pragmatic. You must be reasonable and practical. Pragmatic. You must be reasonable and practical. Many motivational speakers are not reasonable. Sometimes they say some things that even they themselves knows that they can't do this. But it's so good when you come to the stage and you are putting on the rhymes. I think I said one the other time. The omnipotent God is presently present to present present to those who are presently present in His presence. Ooh, people just get excited. Ooh, and rhyme. You just want to say something. If you miss it, you have eaten. If you eat, you just say, just to make people excited. You just say, if you can't fly, then you just want to say something that is beyond them, so that they think that you're a superstar. You people listen to me. You can't be a superstar like me. I'm the only superstar. That's just to show them that they can't get to you. It's a lie. You don't need to exaggerate. You don't need to lie. Be real, be original, be practical. I always tell people, when I'm speaking, I say a lot of things. I told people before, I asked them a question. In fact, my wife that was speaking somewhere, you know what my wife asked them? He asked the girls in, I think, the church program, sisters program, girls, not sisters, maybe just girls. And she said, how many of you know my husband, Muyiwa Fashake? I said, yes. How many of you like him? No, I'm not going to be angry with you now. How many of you like him? If you can marry him, you are fine boy, you like him. Many of them did like this, yeah. And my wife said, it wasn't like that before. If you knew him many years ago, you will hate him. You will not like him. But a lot of work has been done. And that's the truth. A lot of work has been done. And one of the things I try to do is to be practical. When I don't know it, I tell you I don't know it. I don't form. I don't fake. That's not what we are saying. Be pragmatic means you are reasonable. When you talk, be reasonable. Don't say things that people can, that even you are not attempting, but you just want to say so that you can motivate them. Yeah, you can just fire your boss. I want 20 people here to fire their boss tomorrow. Fire your boss. My brother, if you fire your boss, hunger to fire you. It's fire for fire. As you fire your boss, hunger can fire you too. So many of you listen to those people and you guys that you just go and write the resignation letter tomorrow. I wrote my resignation letter today. Fire the boss. My brother, if you fire your boss, don't come and be asking me for money. I won't give you. You fired your boss. Yes. So that's the truth. You just get people excited. If you are here, I don't know, JDK, where have you been seeing what you are writing? If you are here and you sleep less than say 6 hours a day, you are not fit to live. Abba, I sleep more than 6 hours and I'm living.
Thank you, sir.
Some people just say some things. When they say it, they just want it to when can I get to this person? Somebody say, I sleep only for 2 hours every day of my life. I sleep for that's for me. Like for 2 hours. Me, I sleep for 2 hours. It doesn't mean that you will make it more than me. Because it is a blessing
Exactly.
Make it rich that had no sorrow. It is not you.
No sorrow.
So most times people and say different things that I've read about this year alone. I've read about 1,500 books. My brother, you are trying. I've not read up to 10 books. I can't lie. But if you are able to read books, fantastic. It's good. God is helping you. But don't let us just be reading those books. Let us be seeing the effect of those books in your life. If you have read 1,500 books and you are saying, bro, can I get 5 naira from you, 15 naira from you? What are you doing? You can't even create a means of making little income as 500 naira, and you've read 1,500 books. Somebody that have not read any is making money. Sometimes we put a lot of loads on people. I'm not saying you should not read books. It's good. I say it, read a book, but don't bring things that are so that people will just feel that I can't attain onto this. It's only this Superman that can do this. Let me just be following him. No, be very practical. Be real. We are humans. Be real with us. Tell us your weakness. When I'm speaking, I talk about my weakness. Let me tell you one of the weaknesses I said one time I was speaking. And I know naturally people will not say it. I always tell people, time has gone. Wow. I always tell people that when I grew up in Mushin in Lagos, where it's so terrible and local, and my father was a polygamist, and he has many wives, and they just leave us to our own destiny. Go and eat anything. They'll give us money in the morning. We can eat beans and bread and cold Pepsi early in the morning. I mean, rough life. Nobody really looks at us. Did you brush your teeth? And I told her the first time I remembered in my life, and don't laugh at me after I say this. Don't laugh at me. I know you will likely laugh. The first time in my life that I remember that when I'm brushing my teeth, I brushed my tongue was at the age of 35. The first time in my life. Is it 35 or 32? At the age of 32, after when I got married, it was my wife that had been looking at me for a while, and she noticed that I do not brush my tongue when I'm brushing. So one day she just told me, bros, you don't brush tongue. I say, hey, I don't know the brush tongue. I'm telling you. Apparently, I will have had mouth odor for 31 years of my life.
Wow.
And I was a speaker still. Only that maybe people will be talking upside down when I want to get close to them. I would think it's a message that is very strong. See my message to making people to turn like this. Say, they can't even look at me. Message is powerful. Message is powerful. I didn't know that it's what is coming out that is powerful. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Told me. That was 32 years. When I was 32 years, that's the first time I started brushing my tongue. It's very interesting. People need to learn. Say practical things. Don't give us fake things. Don't tell people who you are not. Tell them, I was broke one day. I didn't have a dime. Don't tell them if you are, there is no way if you are 25 and you are always broke, that means your life is destroyed. Don't give us a cause. It's possible that you are broke at 25, even 35, even 40. Don't tell us impossible things. Be practical. Be practical. Sorry, be practical. Now, because of time, let me move. Time has gone. Poised. 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 That's another thing. Poised means you are composed. That's another very important element you must know. Be composed. Poised. The way you talk, you calm. Don't talk as if they are teasing you. So, leadership. When you have the leadership, you want a good leader. A good leader will not impose. A good leader, don't. You are not debate. It's not debate. Prime speaking is not a debating competition. Where are you rushing to? Be calm. All right. Be calm. Be calm. Don't be in a hurry. Poise. Compose yourself. Learn to compose yourself when you speak. My wife my wife listened to me recently. Said, "Oh, my husband has changed. Before, when I'm talking, you'll be hearing the noise of my breath when I'm talking. So, there are things you have to do. Who is chasing you? Be calm. Slow down. Cool down. Don't worry to cool down. Don't, and that's why it's not good to cram. That's why you need to be original. If you've forgotten some things, just use something you can see, relate with something you can see in that place, and just say it and just relax. And when you see that you are getting tense, you can crack a joke to just is. I had gone to a place before, I can't forget, some teachers. I was speaking to some teachers. The way they were looking at that day, you will be scared. They were looking so, don't tell us anything here if you don't want trouble. That's the way they were looking at me. As in, but I just threw one joke, threw something, and before you know, the tension came down and we could speak. So it's important, your poise, the way you compose, you comport yourself. And that's why you need to dress very well. You look good when you want to look very presentable. So it helps your your comportment, the way you compose yourself. Because if you just see that your shirt, one you were eating something and pepper has stained it, if you are conscious of that, you will not be composed again. You have to be very, very composed. Let me give you an example. That they even notice something. Maybe you forgot. Men were funny. You went to the convenience and you forgot to zip up, and you noticed that you didn't notice, and you were talking. Maybe somebody just touched you and said, "Sorry, sir, it's your," and said it in your ears, your zip. Some of you will never speak it. You just be confused. Hey, they have been looking at me since. They have been saying, "What have you?" You don't need. You have to bring yourself together again, and the poise, comportment is going to make your words very powerful. And the last P is power. Let your words carry power. Speak with power. Power is not, I didn't say shout. I have to make this, it's not shouting, no. So we often say we speak with power. Then you now get to be shouting on the air. Hey, no, don't shout. Power doesn't mean you have to shout. Power just aids the energy that you are producing in passing across your message. That's what power does. Speak with power. Let us feel this connection of power when you're talking. And if you're a Christian, when you have the Holy Spirit, you've got to speak. Of course, automatically you're going to speak with power. Let me tell you something. If maybe, I don't know, whatever religion you belong to, you need a degree of spiritual relationship with your God as a speaker. There are different people that listen to you when you are speaking. Even a witch can be listening to you. Okay, a witch can be. On his head, I'm a witch. A witch can be listening to you. I've got to speak. Let me shock you. I've got to speak in Federal Government Girls College a year before. In their that was in their Sunday service. After I finished, a small girl came to me, and she told me that she doesn't know what's happening. That stones always come out from her eyes. Stones, big stones from her eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, as she was talking, she just did like this. Big stone came out of her eyes. Big stone.
Jesus.
So some of you laughing. You say, okay.
Prime speaker go tears.
Yes, sir. You meet people. Some of them will stare at you, and they have different powers too. It's not steady. Before you know, you don't even know what you want to say again. You just get confused. You just get confused. Some of them, they just want to get you hypnotized or seduce you. So you just get carried away. And that's why you need a level of spiritual dimension. So you speak with the power, with authority. Speak as though you know what you're saying. Don't speak as if you are guessing. Don't speak as if you are guessing. Somebody asks a question from you, even if you don't know it, just say, well, I'm not sure of that now. Be confident in what you are saying. If you don't say, I know it when you don't know it, I'm not sure. I don't think I know that. But maybe I'll have to find out that next time I'll be able to pass across. I'm sorry, I may not be able to help you now. That's all. Don't be confused, because all those things will affect your comportment, and it will affect everything you do. Speak with that power. Speak with that authority. You know what you are saying, and that's why you must know what you are saying. That's what's going to help you, because you can't be speaking rubbish with power. People will know that, oh God, you are speaking rubbish and you are using because when you are speaking rubbish with power, it is not power again. It's bold face. They call it bold face. It's not boldness. It's bold face. You are speaking nonsense, but you are now using power. No, don't do that. But that's why. Don't always be willing to speak about everything. I know Chidika was talking about niche or no niche or all those things, but don't be speaking about everything. Let people know you for some areas. You can speak about some other things later, but let them know you particularly for some things. Let me stop there because of time. Now, I don't know. I have to stop now. It's 9 o'clock already in Nigeria. It's 1 hour. I enjoyed this class, I must confess. Powerful class. I feel it. I'm feeling it.
I hope we are not ending, sir.
We have to end. We have to end this class. I mean, you have to, it's important we have to end so that we rest. But the truth is that we have to practice all these things. You can't be speaking rubbish with power. Yes, you can't be speaking rubbish with power. You must know. See, you don't be interested in speaking about every area. If they even call you, come and we say, well, it's not an area I love to do, but I can try. But make sure what you want to speak about, you know it well. If it's leadership, make sure you are good in that leadership area where you can speak about that thing, because I know Chidika was talking about niche or no niche. Now, the issue of niche is, let me just address it now. When people say know your niche is that it's you can do many things really. But it's always good also to do many related things. Many related things, not many scattered things. So if you're a speaker, it's just normal. You can be an author. It's just
a coach as well.
Coach, trainer, presenter. I mean, all those things. There's many, but they are one way or the other related. Some might not be related. Maybe you have an area that gives you money, like estate agents, estate management, or property management, and that also can turn you into a public speaker eventually, because you'll be speaking about estate and properties eventually. Let me give an example. Fela Durotoye's wife, Tara Fela Durotoye, she's a makeup artist. She doesn't speak. She's not a public speaker. If I've met her before, you will know that it's not that she's a speaker. But today, I think she has more speaking engagement, even in some cases, than Fela Durotoye. So, by the virtue of your expertise, you can become a speaker. Ibuku Awosika is one of the most reckoned with women in area of speak in Nigeria, in Africa. She didn't say I want to be a public speaker. She just started soca, chairs, furniture, but she succeeded. And see, when you succeed, you'll be a speaker.
True, sir. Very true.
When you succeed in anything, be selling granite today. Just choose that you want to be selling granite, or you are selling buns or pop-off, and you become so good in pop-off. They're ordering your pop-off from Abuja, from Lagos. They want to know your recipe, and everywhere come and do pop-off in big parties and all that. When you become a celebrity at that level of selling pop-off, you'll be a speaker too. Because people will want to say, come and tell us what you are doing. That's how you become a speaker. Jack Ma is not a speaker. He's not a speaker. He succeeded. He became a speaker. When you succeed, people will call you, come and tell us what you are doing. That's the truth. So if you get to an area, if you are not going to be scattered, you want to do everything at once. If you just, okay, I want to do this thing at once and focus on it. Other things doesn't mean that I sell shoes. I have shoes with some people that I say be selling for me. It's not related to speaking. I want to make money there. All right. So, but you should be able to put things together, even if they are in divergence, you can still put it together to convey it into one big brand that we can relate with. So that if they are looking for a growth mentor, they say, oh, Chidoke, there's a growth mentor I know. This guy is powerful. It's Chidoke. But if Chidoke is everything, to relate on something with Chidoke will be difficult. It's not impossible. It will be difficult. To recognize and identify is it will become difficult because I have so many things he has been doing. But if somebody say, okay, for example, if you say John Maxwell, you say leadership. Liz Brown, motivation. When you mention some people's name, you can trace something to them because all they do is around that thing. But it doesn't mean you cannot have other talents. You can't make other talents functional. That's the mistake those people say, just narrow down and do. So other talents should waste. That's not a good message also. You can engage other talents too if you are multi-talented. Other talents should not die. That you're a speaker, you can write is beautiful. Even if you're a comedian and you're a motivational speaker or whatever, it can go together. You can make money in all those things. But it's just always good that sometimes we should have something we want to know you about. So that in Nigeria, if they're looking for somebody who can handle something, your name can come up first compared to other things you're doing. But you can be multi-talented, multifunctioning, and all that. It's not a bad thing. I do so many things too. All right. Thank you. Chidoke, you can take over, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I don't know how you people felt about tonight's session. Like, to me, this night has been awesome. So I want to see your comments first of all. Yes, we'll take questions, maybe 1 or 2 questions. We'll take questions, but I want to know how this session was for you. Comment just put down your thoughts, your ideas that you got from this session, the buzz moments. Put it down in the comments. I'll be pinning some of them to the screen. I already posted one on Facebook. You can't be speaking nonsense with power. That one was too funny.
It's true now. They have power. They are talking rubbish.
This thing actually happened in my school. One of our lecturers. Sorry, I'm laughing too much. It's too funny. One of our lecturers was training us for our clinical exam, and the clinical exam is like viva voce and practicals. They'll be asking you questions and you are performing. So this lecturer came to our class and he told us that when you come to the examination hall, even if you don't know what you are saying, whatever you think you know, be saying it with confidence. Just say it with do it as if you know it. Say it as if you know it. The examiner may even be the same examiner. I was in the hall one day and one lady, asked the lady a question. One student asked her a question to do, and the lady was doing rubbish. And doing the rubbish with confidence, this man got angry and almost stoned her chair. Almost. The same man that was saying, even if you don't know what you're doing, do it with confidence. Now he's getting angry, getting angry at the lady and shouting at her, why don't you know this basic thing? And then the young girl started shaking. So when he said this thing, it kind of like it played on my mind again. And some people would get motivated and, they get motivated to start, they attend one class and then they feel like, okay, I'm made. they've told me to start, and whether I know it or not, just go there and fake it till you make it. And that's why I don't like that fake it till you make it advice. Somebody you don't know anything, and then you are coming out and positioning yourself as coach, consultant, and blah. But by the time people experience you, they come close to you to get that value you've been making noise about. They see that you are empty. They just realize that you have nothing to offer. So truly, you can't be talking nonsense. You can't be speaking nonsense with power. That kind of confidence choke. Okay, so yes, let me look for another comment. I need to speak from within for my word to be effective and impactful on my audience. Good, exactly. Let me see if there's another one. Yeah, people are saying so many things. People are saying so many things. I'm happy. Like, I'm really happy. I'm really happy for tonight's class. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Be known for something. Related things, not scattered things. When you succeed, you'll be a speaker. This one also caught me. And I've been hammering on this. The moment you succeed, you don't even need any certificate, any license to become a speaker. Jack Ma used to be my example. Once you have the experience in something, you've automatically become a guide. Jack Ma, I said it the other day, I'll beat Jack Ma in an English test. Bring English test, even if it is secondary school English, I'll smash it. And but nobody cares. Whether I get 100, nobody cares. He has the money. He's one of the richest people in the world. So nobody cares when it comes to his English. And that's true. Once you succeed, once you attain a level of success, you become a speaker. Um okay. Speaking with power is not the same thing as shouting. Yeah, I really loved. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Badibo. Faith Oyawale. Okay, Chidima Okwigwe is saying thank you. Faith, have something people should know you about, even if you are multi-talented. Yes. This is also one of my favorite. I'm seeing fire everywhere. This is also one of my favorite topics. Um, so I love the way you address this thing, because these people want to choke us. They want to kill us. They've come after us. Like, I have a lot of people who always argue you can't be doing two things. How can you be selling shoe and call yourself a coach? You should focus on your coaching, or focus on if you want to coach. If you want to speak. So they make people to just a lot of people who are coming up, and I'm glad this is also coming up here. A lot of people who are coming up, they're on the multi-potentialite spectrum. I've been doing a lot of study. I've been gathering books, reading research studies, and all that, debunking a lot of useless myths out there. And I see a lot of young people that are coming up, are trying to start. They probably have interest in fashion and coaching, or public speaking, writing, and maybe fufu pounding or whatever. But there goes one influencer online, one coach, one guru out there who is shouting, screaming, niche down or you will fail, niche down or you will not succeed, niche down or you will not do anything in your life, you won't amount to anything. And that's part of what, in fact, I would even love to bring you on. There's a community I'm building. It's called Multiverse. So it's like I'm currently building the largest collection of multi-potentialites from different parts of the world. We are about 40 already who are in the group. So let me not be like I've gathered millions already, but we are growing. And this is part of what they need to know. They need to experience that liberation that comes with accepting who you are first. Yeah. I'm a multi-potentialite, and it's even funny when I say that people don't know me for one thing. Okay, you can say they know me as a coach, as an online coach, but they don't know me for one topic, because I never started. I didn't pin down on anyone. I was teaching a whole lot of stuff, and at a point, I was even regretting why I didn't acquire some skills when I was growing up, like music. I didn't learn instruments. Probably some of my classes, I'll deliver them with songs. I'll just come and I'll be playing guitar and I'll be teaching. You know, so like what you said is part of the strategies I even teach people, to find an umbrella strategy and connect most of those things that they do. You teach, you coach, you write, you can pull all those things together, create a strategy out of it. You have different interests, diverse interests. You can start an academy like I'm doing currently. All those things can still find expression. Even if it is how to pound fufu, I can find a way to connect it to personal development and host it on my YouTube channel. And people will still be very happy. I've had people who come to me and they're like, "Do you also teach cryptocurrency?" That was even when I knew nothing about crypto. I told the young lady, no, I don't teach cryptocurrency. Let me refer you to somebody. She said, no, I don't want to learn from another person. so what I've been trying to let people understand is trust matters more than your niche. If people trust you to deliver, if people know that, okay, when you say you can teach this thing well, and because of their experiences with you, they know that you're not lying to them, they'll be willing to commit. I talk about a whole lot of things. I talk about sales, personal development, and a whole lot of that stuff. And it's part of why people like me. So thank you very much for throwing some light on that. I know I know some people want to kill me, like they've been after my life.
But Chidoke, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
But you call yourself a growth. What do you call yourself? Growth what? You say growth.
Good mentor. Good mentor.
Good. You might be permitted to talk about so many things because everything will still be about growth. You have captured growth in everything.
Exactly.
If I say I'm a leadership coach, I have narrowed down to leadership. You cannot be talking on different parts and aspects of leadership.
True.
But your own case is different because you said growth. So everything sales capture in growth. Leadership, everything is in growth.
Yes, sir. And it was planned. That's why even this channel is Chijioke Otipa Growth Academy, because when I started out, I was confused. I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know whether to make it about personal branding or make it about lifestyle or make it about business or whatever. So I just decided to use that growth. It allows me to capture anything, and even the future ones. Maybe tomorrow when I get married, I'll now start teaching people how to find their love too.
Yes, sir. So on relationship now, I can speak on relationship. If they come and speak about, I can speak by my experience. I can speak on those things, and you might love it more than the person that said I'm a relationship expert.
True, very true, sir.
I'm a prime speaker. I'm practical. I will go through all those components I've mentioned, all those elements we talked about tonight. It makes whatever you are saying effective. It doesn't really matter whether you're an expert in that, but when you start talking about it, people, okay, there are experts in creativity field that ask me which creativity school, university in the world that I go to, because they're afraid, how did you get it? But it's the experience that just real, original, and it brings about that. So it's just you and what you've, how skillful in what you do.
True, sir. True, sir. Thank you so much. I don't know if anybody has any question for Coach Muyiwa. He said he's ready to stay for 100 hours. He's enjoying it. Some people are even leaving already. Some people are tired. But your coach has not left and you are leaving.
So let's stop so that we can go and rest.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very, very, very much. This was really, really nice. I'll still spend some time lifting up some comments. So yeah, but we can let me see. Yeah, we've ended already. So let me pull up some comments on the screen, because if I leave now, they're going to disappear because I'm using StreamYard. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for showing up for today's class. Thank you so much for showing up for today's class. You should make noise about this. Okay, go online and post it. Go on Facebook, talk about the events, post the flyer, talk about the event.
Thank you very much for
know that you are so building. Post that thing live. You see me, I'm live with Coach Muyiwa. You think it's everybody that has access to Coach Muyiwa like this? I'll screenshot and I'll go and post. I'm live with him, post. My mastermind, I post. And it's giving people the awareness that, okay, you are investing time. This is 1 hour stamp on the screen. You invested 1 hour watching a video on Prime Speaking. Now, tomorrow, it's not tomorrow you get certified. And people are like, this one, do certificates even matter? They're seeing your growth. They're seeing the hours of learning.
Please, let's put it in the group. We want all the graphics people to help us design, and let's choose the best. The Prime X speaking that we're starting. We want to see graphic let's see how it looks like 10x now. Let's see how somebody can come up with something very nice for
Okay.
prime.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. So, like I was saying, put these things, put your engagements, take a screenshot, put it on Facebook. Tell them this is what you learned. These are the things that stood out for you. Come to the group chat, make noise, post on your status. Let people know you are growing. Tomorrow, some of you are going to be in a position to teach other people about public speaking. You know, it is some of these accumulated experiences that would help you build authority. Let me give you one of my secrets. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I complete courses, I take the certification and I make a post about it. You know, I can tell people why I decided to opt in for this training, what I've been learning so far, what I learned in the program. I'll post it online. I'll occasionally keep posting on that thing. And that is why I've been able to build authority along different several industries. You know, so you don't just attend this prime speakers session now, and you feel like, okay, let me just hide myself. Let me not talk about it. You are doing us good, you know, by creating more awareness. Yes, you're also doing yourself a lot of good. Some of you don't know Coach Muyiwa. You don't know Coach Muyiwa. You know, somebody that hardly even has time. You know, flying around the world, delivering lectures in Texas, in Ghana, in Nigeria, different locations. Man, it's something you should be proud of. Like, use it and make noise. You know, go and post it. Pepper every don't pepper sha, but inspire. Let me say, use your post and inspire others. You know, and encourage them to start working on themselves. To tell them that, hey, look, I'm growing, and I would like to carry along. The link is available. You can send them the link to the group chat. Let them join and participate. This is day 3, so if they join, they can still catch up. Day 1 lecture is there. Day 3 lecture is there. They can meet up to 70% of the attendance required. And also for you, please don't be tempted to be skipping classes. Yeah, because these are the things that will count. Some of you will not be certified. Some people will not be certified because they didn't follow through. They didn't, take up to the amount. Coach Muyiwa let me now expose our conversation. He was telling me that the way we are coming here, and then we only 20, 30 out of almost 700 who joined those groups. It's not fair. So we planned on cutting it down to 100. This today was even a trial. Let's give it a chance again. We are planning on cutting it down to only 100 serious people, not even 100, 50 serious people who are willing to. And the funny thing is that once you get that 50, every other person, bye bye. Like every other person, we may not even post anything on the group again. Maybe I'll just be coming to the group to inspire, to motivate you, and tell you not to sleep for 6 hours. That's what we'll be doing on that group. But if you really want to complete this training, take part in the training till the end, try and show up for meetings. Okay, encourage other people to show up. Go to the group, screenshot this thing, go to the group, go on Facebook, post about it, go to the group, tell people this is how today's training went for you. Okay, so I would like to see your feedback. When you post on Facebook, tag us, tag me, tag Coach Muyiwa. Go on Instagram, tag him. Go on LinkedIn if you're on LinkedIn. Make a post about it. Tell people your journey, what you are learning. That's the way they will even get to respect you more. Tomorrow you get certified, and you don't want people to just think, this is just another certificate that they bought. Okay, so that's it. That's it for tonight. So let me pull up all the comments here. Bye bye. If you've gotten to this point, you've tried. Congratulations. Thank you so much for remaining. I'm glad you learned a lot. Yeah, Joyful Joy is saying we love you, sir. That's awesome. We don't want to learn how to find love. I want. Don't worry. When I find, I'll come and teach you. Mark these dates. Somebody is saying don't end, please. We have to end, though. We have to end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Muyiwa. I'm glad I catched. Okay. Thank you so much, Coach Muyiwa. Okay, thank you. Chidalo Ben just joined. So don't worry. The way you just joined, remain there. Okay, just follow through till the end. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night rest. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe so that you get notified whenever I post or whenever we go live. Okay. If you're coming in now, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments. Thank you all. 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 Okay. So yes, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and await the next information I'll post. Okay. The next live sessions will be posted to the group. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, thank you, Coach CJ. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you all. So the next live sessions I'll post the information on the group chat, so that you follow through. Once you see the notification, go to the group, click on set reminder. Set reminder, and yeah, you can get notified whenever we go live. Or even if you don't get notified, come to my YouTube channel. You see something there that shows you that I'm live. Just go there and enter. Okay. So yes, there's a whole lot. Please open the group WhatsApp. Okay, I'll open it. The group WhatsApp. I don't know why it's telling me that I can't open the chat. But I'll open the WhatsApp group. Okay. Okay, so Vivian, I don't know, you should try. Vivian Egwakun is an admin on both groups. So please try and open the group if you can hear me. Because I tried and they were speaking plenty grammar from me. Somebody saying I'm not tired. Do you want us to continue? Coach Miwa is already done now. So, and I don't want you all to keep waiting. So, yes, we'll end it for now. We'll end it for now. Don't worry, keep the energy for the next class. Yeah? It's going to be hot. You're enjoying it. Teaching is meant to be interesting. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be enjoyable. You see the way you're enjoying this class now. That's the way you too should teach other people, you know, so that the learning will be more sticky. A lot of people don't like learning because they feel learning is boring because they've been inducted to feel that way by the school systems. You go to school. Imagine if all your lecturers were like myself and Coach Muiwa. You'll be enjoying class now. You'll be showing up for class every time. So yes, 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 yes. I'm glad that you're not tired. I'm glad you all are doing well for showing up for the class. You are becoming wonderful, powerful speakers, and you will do mighty things. You do great exploits. Okay, you become great prime speakers, right? Don't worry that my face is not showing today. It's dark here, so yeah, we'll still do a lot together. Keep enjoying, keep having fun, and keep sharing the invitation to the training. Okay, so that we'll have more people. The more the merrier. The more we are, the more encouraged he is to deliver more. You see, you saw what he said. This is meant to be a $200 training. Abi, is it 200? I think $200 training, but he's giving it out for all for free. Only the certificate is what you have to pay for. The certificate is not even that cheap. He had to lobby with Global League of what is it called? Creative Intelligence Certified Coaches from Texas. So you are receiving a Texas certification. Even myself, I will still see how to ask him because I'm not just a speaker. I'm also a participant. Me, I want to receive the certificate too. Yeah, so I received both the speaker and the participant. I mean, prime speaker as well. Okay, so so do well to get the certification, right? Do well to get the certification. Make Coach Moiwa happy. I'm making this demand because I know he won't. He's not here. He's not live, so he's not hearing me. Okay, but make him happy. See, it's painful. I will confess, it's painful doing these things. It's painful sacrificing all these things, all these hours. Trying to impact on people. And sometimes it's obvious the reward doesn't come back like that. I'll tell you from my experience, over 5 years experience with coaching people. Sometimes I burn out my energy, burn out time, burn out my money, and train people, and only few people are coming back to say thank you. I made that a habit. When I attend people's events and I get value, you will hear from me. You will hear. I will go online. I'll go on Facebook. I'll post and I'll tag them. You know, when I hear from listen to speakers and I get, even if it is 3 minutes, I'll post and I'll tag them. That's one of the ways you build relationships, because truly it's painful. I'll confess. They pay me. They pay me. I've hosted training programs that attracted thousands of people, and you literally have to even beg them to say thank you. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. That's not proper. Okay, so take to social media, make him proud, make him happy, make him proud. Okay, yeah, make him proud. Post and tag him. Some of these big people, they don't have too many followers online. So one of the things you do to show the appreciation is to also ask people to follow them yourself, engage on their posts. You don't need them to tell you to do that. You don't need the coaches to tell you to do that. Okay. And I know you've been enjoying the training. So yeah, do well to do the needful. Truly, oh, truly, me, I want the certification. No, I want the certificates. I want that bag. You don't know what to do to my CV. You don't know. Those things, those experiences make a lot of sense when you're applying for anything, whether it's a job or a contract, or you want to become a freelancer and all that. You need a resume. Even if you're creative, or you want to apply to become a speaker in a conference, or you want to apply to become a life coach in an event, or in an organization. Okay, so you need some of these things. Some of you are already good speakers, yeah, but what you need is a proper foundational teaching, a proper foundation, and then a license to practice. Okay, so something that says you've passed through a formal training. Some of you are already good coaches. You need a license. It's not as if it's so important, but that makes it adds a lot of professionalism to your practice. I say this as a life coach. I started coaching long ago, but at a point I knew, man, I need to formalize what I do. I decided to go for programs that will teach me how to set up the structures, right, for my life coaching practice. And I'm still training myself. I've been learning and learning intensively. I've been taking courses on public speaking, getting certified. I've been doing a lot of video training programs and all that. So it got to a point where I could even teach other people. And I really, you can wake me up anytime and I'll talk about almost all these things that you see me do. Right. So that's it. That's it. It's not, nobody will coerce you. We won't try to coerce you to do anything, to pay for certification, or no. We won't try to force you. No. Okay. It's something you have to do for yourself, for your own good. Okay. And I'm not saying you should borrow money. No, if you cannot afford it, wait for the next batch. The next batch is going to be the regular price. Yeah, it's going to be the regular price for the certification. Okay. And I'm not even sure, we are not even accepting payments now, because you can finish paying and then we'll refund you because you did not attend, you missed classes. So if you are sure that you've connected with this training and you are going on and on and on with it, and then you should probably set aside the money for your payment. Yeah, but even if you pay, even if we make that provision to pay before then, you should still ensure that you see this training to the end, because the names are being compiled. That's why he sends the form on the group. The names are being compiled, and he's going to send them to Texas. He's going to mail them to those who are going to prepare the certification. So the name on the form should be the way you want it in the certificate, probably, if you are getting the certificate. But I think we'll still do that later. Maybe he's just doing it because of the count, to count the number on time. So however it is, I just know, I'm convinced that you're getting value from this training. Okay. So yes, and if you are joining, I'll give 1 hour, because this particular session, I will lock it. I say I'll lock it. I don't want to leave it open. So I'll give about an hour, 30 minutes more. So if you're live and you are just starting, make sure you watch to the end. Or it's not even, how do I put it? Those who are just starting will still be in the beginning by now. But however, I'll give some time so that they can finish. Okay. It was indeed a great time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Coach, coach, coach. Okay, yeah. Thank you for tonight's section. First, yeah, my amazing mentee. You're welcome. Kulauli. Welcome. Okay. So much, Coach Chijoke. Thank you so much. I am the fool. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, how do I join your multi potential group? Okay, let me put a link. Where do I put this link? I have a community. I'll just put my link tree link. So that you can. Where do I put the link now? You can. I can't even. Okay, they allow me. They allowed me to post comments. So I'll put the link here. Link tree. youtube.com/Chijoke Etiba. This is the link that you can use to connect with me across every platform. So let me put in the chat. So you see that, and I'll pull it up on the screen as well. Okay, so this is it. So you can use to connect with me across every platform. Now, click on this link. The first link you will see is a link tree. It hosts all my social links. So the first link you see, I think currently that's what is there. It's still free. The membership to the community is still free. If you are multi-potentialite and people are telling you pick a niche, and you feel like this advice is not working for you, you don't connect with it, you don't feel like picking just one thing and one thing only. The truth is, you don't even have to. Okay, that's the truth. You can succeed as a multi-potentialite. I'm building my brand as a multi-potentialite, and you too can. So I have a group. This is more like an open mentorship community for people like that. You can ask your questions and receive answers. I'm inviting experts there, who would also help you. This is out of what we are doing, but I decided to bring it in because the topic was raised. Okay, so if you are multi-potential like me, you don't have to narrow down on one thing. That sounds like hell to me. It sounds like it's hearing itself is even annoying me. It's too boring to just pick one thing and do one thing and one thing only. It's too boring for me. Okay, so you can check that link out. Let me see more comments. Coach, the certificate you took, please leave. Okay. Please, how do I join? Yeah, I've answered that. Thank you so much. Good. You're welcome. Grateful for today's class, sir. So it means we have to be charged to speak with power. Definitely. Definitely. You have to be charged. You have to charge yourself up. Yeah. It's the energy you have that you will be able to give out. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all. Okay, I'll put it on the WhatsApp group. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'll put it on the WhatsApp group. I'll put it on the WhatsApp group. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye.